We could not be in the great situation that we are today with Middle East foreign policy, with breaking the back of Al-Qaeda, as General David Petraeus stated about a week ago, that we have literally, think of that. Who would have given us a bet 3 months ago that the United States would break the back of Al-Qaeda in Iraq? Who would have said that that would happen? We have broken their back, according to our great general in Iraq, making not only us freer, but making the people in the Middle East freer. Who would have thought that? How could that have been done if we were so burdened down with taxes that we couldn't even provide for our own national defense? Because remember, that was the brilliance of Reykjavik when Reagan met with Gorbachev. That was the brilliance. Reagan knew that although the will, the resources, and the technical geniuses, the human manpower and brilliance was available to Russia to actually realize total domination in the world from a political and military perspective, Russia had it all. It could have been done. What did they lack? They didn't have any money. There was no rubles left in that cookie jar. They couldn't finance their global ambition. We have had the ability to finance not global ambition for personal selfish U.S. gain, global ambition because America loves people. You want to talk about do it for the children? That's one thing America does. We do it for the children. We embrace freedom as our hallmark for the children because we believe in freedom, not just for America's children, as our President George W. Bush would say, but because he believes that freedom is the gift of the Almighty for all people in any nation. And we've been able to do that. I think we have been wise stewards of freedom in this country. We did it for a couple of reasons. We had a pretty decent moral compass in this country. We respected private property rights. We've protected historically the rights of life, which we need to embrace once again, the rights of liberty, the sanctity of marriage and the home, the primacy of family as the basic institutional building block upon which every institution is laid in this country. We have respected and tolerated other people's religious beliefs. And now the tide is turning. We're seeing a rise of intolerance that we have never seen before, and a drain on our collective pocketbook that we have never seen before. And we had the money to fuel the fight, that ultimate fight that we have embraced in this last several years against Al-Qaeda. And we broke their back, as General Petraeus said. I thank God that Saddam is no longer in power. And I thank God that we have broken the back of Al-Qaeda. Your children are freer. My children are freer. The future is there. We now can look at the threat that we are seeing from Ahmadinejad and from Iran and the potential nuclear power that is there. There will always be threats. The question is, will we have the wherewithal to take those threats on? Ultimately, it comes from the Spirit, and it comes from the Spirit that is within America. We have to continue to embrace that great creed of American independence that's found in our Declaration. You know what that creed is. It's about pursuing life and liberty and happiness. We are all created free, as Jefferson wrote. We're all free. And government was instituted for one reason, to preserve those inalienable rights that who gave? Not government, not man, no institution. God gave us life. Then God gave us freedom. And God gave us the right to enjoy the quiet pursuit of our personal private property. And then we have government. It's a necessary institution, limited though it must be, necessary to preserve the inalienable rights that government cannot give, nor can it ever, must it never take away. That's our brilliance that we have. That's our inheritance. That's our joy. That's what we give to the next generation. Not guaranteed health care, not some other wild liberal dream, but it's that inalienable right to life, to liberty, and the quiet enjoyment of their personal property rights. And that's what is our duty to preserve.